Do you have the desire to create but don't see yourself as an artist? Well, today I'm going to inspire you to create your own Mountain View watercolor art piece. I'm going to use an acronym I made up for art called Ability, Reproduce, and Talent. You have the ability inside of you to create. I'm going to give you the tools needed to reproduce your art piece, and by the end of this demonstration you are going to have some talent to be inspired to create your own watercolor art piece. I'm going to start by showing you tools needed. You need watercolor paper. I'm using a 6x8 piece. I also have painter's tape. I created a border around it so when I'm done and take off the painter's tape, it doesn't ruin the paper and it leaves a really pretty border that just makes it look more professional. I purchased a simple watercolor art kit on Amazon for around $20 for beginners. It came with paintbrushes, a cute little palette. I already put some of the paint in there, and the paints, they look like this. They come in a tube, and you need a cup of water, and I also have a damp paper towel if I want to remove some of the paint. So I am going to use a sienna, a red vermilion, a rose, and a mauve to get started on the sky. So I'm going to get, first what I did was I'll probably do it again. You just need to wet the paper so that way it gives you more of a watercolor effect when you start to add the paint on, like this. Just wet it all lightly. Then I'm going to start with yellow. I added just a little, like a few drops of water in there, and just like lightly go like this. Then I'm going to wet my paintbrush. Oh, and I also like to clean it on the paper towel a little bit, so when I add the next color, and then you just play around with it. And that's what I like about watercolor, is you don't need to be a professional. You just play around. I'm going to just start blending colors together for the sky, just like so, to get that night sky, sunset sky, an early morning sky, whatever you want it to be. You can make it your own. That's what I love about watercolor, is you can take someone else's ideas and mess around with it and make it your own. So I'm just doing this, and the water helps to really just blend it in. If I need to, like that, I'm gonna add a little bit more purple in here. Okay. Maybe add some purple on this side, and then I'm gonna start adding some blue up here. And you can see it mix a little with the purple, so it just like kind of gives it like a 3D effect, like this. Okay, maybe I'll add a little bit of yellow up here. It's just, this is what I like about watercolor or any form of art, is it's therapeutic, it's relaxing. And after a busy long day of school or work, I love to go on YouTube or Pinterest and get inspiration from other artists, and then I sit down and create. So you could, if you wanted to lighten it up a little, you could dab it with the paper towel, blend it. It's just so much fun. Already giving that effect of a night sky. You just maybe add a little water here. I want more of that yellow. I don't want that to get taken away. See, I got a little up here, but that's okay. So yeah, see, it's already looking like a night sky. And I just keep layering it and layering it until I'm satisfied with my ending result. So I'm going to show you what it will look like once you're done. And this can take about 30 minutes. You can take an hour, as much time as you want. You can just keep layering colors, blending, just play around with it. Like I said, watercolor is very forgiving. And this is my ending piece. This is what it would look like when you're done. See the mountains and the sky, and I used white and just put that moon right there. So the moon is coming up and it's about to get dark in the sky. Yep. So remember my acronym ART: ability, reproduce, and talent. You have the ability inside of you to reproduce, and with practice you can possess the talent to take your own watercolor skills to new heights. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. Thank you.